Welcome to this sixth show of Music Buddies. We started off with Devanand, followed it up with Salil Chaudhary, S.D. Burman, and Usha Khanna and Mumtaz. All the previous shows are available in a playlist, which I can share with you, which I've shared with you as part of the invitation to this show. And today we'll be talking about O.P. Nayyar, the rebel music director. Over to you, Hari.
Omkar Prasad Nayyar, or more popularly known O.P. Nayyar, was born in Lahore in undivided India on 16 January 1926.
Okay.
He had no formal lessons, no fancy training. He
Mm.
soaked up Punjabi folk's vibrant sounds, mixed them up with the allure of Urdu poetry, and let it all shape his budding imagination. And surprisingly, he did not know how to read or write Hindi, he only knew Urdu. He mastered the harmonium and joined All India Radio as a singer. Most of the songs he sang there were his own compositions, and in 1943 he composed Preetham Anmilo with idol Kundan Lal Sehgal in mind. His family of professionals did not appreciate his love of music, though Nayyar was paid rupees 40 for recording this song in Sehgal clone C.H. Atma's voice. Let's now listen to this song, Preetham Anmilo.
प्रीतम आन मिलो प्रीतम आन मिलो दुखिया जिया बुलाए प्रीतम आन मिलो प्रीतम आन मिलो प्रीतम आन मिलो दुखिया जिया बुलाए प्रीतम आन मिलो.
Nayyar also had some other trysts with music at AIR, but later lived and worked for a while in Patiala and Delhi. There was an interesting story when he had finally left for Mumbai by train in a third-class compartment and was offered food by a family. After he gratefully ate, he asked his benefactor for a piece of paper. He wrote Omkar Prasad Nayyar on it and told him, "Uncle, I'm going to Bombay and will become very famous soon. If you ever need any help, I'll be there." He would teach poor children music on a harmonium while struggling to meet ends in Bombay. Over now to Girish.
Okay, so let's now trace the early events of OP having come to Mumbai and trying to make his mark in Bollywood. Um, Unlike most Bollywood music directors who come with formal classical training, OP had no such thing. Yep, no riyaz under a guru, no practicing ragas for months on end, or struggling to learn various instruments. Music just seemed to flow through him naturally. So he got his very first stint, a small one, as a background music director in the movie Kaniz in 1949. This was not front and center yet, but for the 23-year-old, it was a beginning. It was a start. It was a step in the right direction. Then he got his first full shot as composer in the movie Asman in 1952 under producer Dalsukh Pancholi. Though named Asman, meaning sky, the movie crashed and I was brought down to earth, Nayyar quipped. Unfortunately, that movie didn't succeed, but Nayyar was noticed. This initial setback was not going to break OP's resolve. He had just too much confidence in his ability. Yet he had to wait a little while longer before his obvious talent, could intersect with the right opportunity. And that tipping point came in 1954 when Guru Dutt entered his life with the movie Arpar. Nayyar's prowess as a trendy, top-notch composer was on full display in Arpar. Its peppy, streetwise tunes brought a certain freshness to the music of the times, which took Bollywood by storm. OP had arrived. Let's listen to a mashup of three songs from the movie Aar Paar, Hoon Abhi Main Jawan, Mohabbat Kar Lo Ji Bhar Lo, and Sun 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 Zalima.
अभी मैं जवां ऐ दिल अभी मैं जवां बेहोश हूँ दिन किए कल का भी हम किस लिए बेहोश हूँ दिन किए कल का भी हम किस लिए अभी मैं जवां ऐ दिल अभी मैं
मोहब्बत कर लो जी भर लो आज किसने रोका है पर बड़े गजब की बात है इसमें भी धोखा है मोहब्बत कर लो जी भर लो आज किसने रोका है पर बड़े गजब की बात है इसमें भी धोखा है
शिकायत कर लो जी भर लो आज किसने रोका है हो सके तो दुनिया छोड़ दो दुनिया भी धोखा है
सुन 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 जालिमा प्यार हमको तुमसे हो गया दिल से मिला ले दिल मेरा तुझको मेरे प्यार की कसम
जा 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 बेवफा कैसे प्यार कैसे प्रीत रे तू ना किसी कमी तेरे झूठ तेरे प्यार की कसम
The very next year, the OP Gurudutt team produced their next hit fest with Mr. and Mrs. 55. From then on, more often than not, Nayyar was more about his scores rather than songs. Let's listen to another mashup from Mr. and Mrs. 55, Neele Asmani, Udhar Tum Haseen Ho, and Meri Duniya Lut Rahi Thi.
नीले आसमानी नीले आसमानी बुझो तो ये नैना बाबू बुझो तो ये नैना बाबू किसके लिए है नीले आसमानी नीले आसमानी
उधर तुम हंसी हो इधर दिल जवां है ये रंगीन रातों की एक दास्तां है उधर तुम हंसी हो इधर दिल जवां है ये रंगीन रातों की एक दास्तां है
ये कैसा है नगमा ये क्या दास्तां है बताए मोहब्बत मेरा दिल कहाँ है ये कैसा है नगमा
मेरी दुनिया लुट रही थी और मैं खामोश था मेरी दुनिया लुट रही थी और मैं खामोश था टुकड़े टुकड़े दिल के चुनता टुकड़े टुकड़े हाँ हाँ टुकड़े टुकड़े दिल के चुनता किसको इतना होश था मेरी दुनिया लुट रही थी और मैं खामोश था मेरी दुनिया लुट रही थी और मैं खामोश था
Shamshad Begum. She was one of three cornerstone female singers for OP. Prior to his association with Asha Bhosle in the late 1950s, OP extensively worked with Shamshad Begum. Of course, Gita Dutt also. Shamshad Begum stood by Nayyar when no other female singer was ready to sing for him for the movie Mehbooba, released in 1955. Roshan was originally composing for the movie, but was replaced by Nayyar after recording a few songs. Lata Mangeshkar took the matter to the Music Directors Association and appealed to all singers not to sing for the movie. O.P. Nayyar gave some of the best songs of Shamshad Begum's career, and this song, which we will play now, is definitely one of the best. Kabhi Aar Kabhi Paar, again from Gurudutt's Aar Paar.
यार कभी पार लगाती रे नजर, कभी यार कभी पार लगाती रे नजर, सैया घायल किया रे तूने मोरा जिगर।
This duet from the movie Kismat, sung by Asha Bhosle and Shamshad Begum, also became extremely popular. Kajra Mohabbat Wala.
कजरा मोहब्बत वाला अखियों में ऐसा डाला, कजरे ने ले ली मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान। दुनिया है मेरे पीछे लेकिन मैं तेरे पीछे, अपना बना ले मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान। कजरा मोहब्बत वाला अखियों में ऐसा डाला, कजरे ने ले ली मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान।
The signature OP horse, horse cart beat. I'm sure you're wondering when that will come. In the background of the next song, you can hear the tuck 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 of the wooden blocks. That is almost his signature for his horse beat compositions. More about the tuck 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 after you listen to this song from the film Mangu, Zara Pyar Kar Le Babu.
जरा प्यार कर ले बाबू, इकरार कर ले बाबू, सुन बात एक दिल देख देख मोहे एक बार बाबू। जरा प्यार कर ले, इकरार कर ले, जरा प्यार कर ले। ये रुत ये रंग ये गाने तेरे लिए है दीवाने, चुपके से तू दिल में आ जा, फिर देख मजा जीने का, काली घटा को ठंडी हवा को तेरा इंतजार बाबू, जरा प्यार कर।
The origin of the horse beat sound in OP's music can be traced to the Punjabi folk music form called the trot, which means the song of the camel drivers. It features prominently in dholaki functions in Punjabi weddings. The tuck 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 sound is produced by beating a chamcha or anguthi on the side of the dhola. This attractive format of presentation is said to have originated from the music of the camel riders of the terrain of Punjab, formerly of the entire Indian subcontinent. Its name originates from the Persian term tape, which signifies a short, energetic burst, which is the very nature of this singing style. OP modified this format by using wooden temple blocks instead of a chamcha and gave us many brilliant horse beat melodies. We'll play a few, three of those. Pia 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 from the movie Baap Re Baap, Mang Ke Saath Tumhara from the movie Naya Daur, and Hale Hale Sajna from the movie Sawan Ki Ghata, which sadly features the great Manoj Kumar, who passed away recently.
पिया 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 मेरा जिया पुकारे, होंगे चलेंगे सैया संग तुम्हारे, होंगे चलेंगे सैया संग तुम्हारे।
चोरी 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 काहे हमें पुकारे, तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे, तुम तो बसी हो गोरी मन में हमारे।
मांग के साथ तुम्हारा मैंने मांग लिया संसार, मांग के साथ तुम्हारा मैंने मांग लिया संसार,
मांग के साथ तुम्हारा मैंने मांग लिया संसार, मांग के साथ तुम्हारा।
होले होले साजना धीरे धीरे बालमा, ओ हो जरा होले होले चलो मोरे साजना, हम भी पीछे हैं तुम्हारे, जरा होले होले चलो मोरे साजना, हम भी पीछे हैं तुम्हारे।
Opie's creations were made of vibrant rhythms with some Western influence like jazz or swing and blend it with an Indian heartbeat. It is often played along with a dholak or tabla. The playful bounce and the underlying pep makes you tap your feet even during emotional songs. Babuji Dheere Chalna from the movie R Part 1954 has a strong jazz influence with a seductive nightclub vibe. The piano, double bass, and brushes on the drums create a swing groove. The dholak keeps the Indian heartbeat alive, blending seamlessly with the smoky melody. Sita's sultry vocals add to the cabaret feel, making this an all-time classic. Let's listen to a snippet from Babuji Dheere Chalna.
बाबूजी धीरे चलना, कार में जरा संभलना, हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं इस राह में, बाबूजी धीरे चलना, कार में जरा संभलना, हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं इस राह में, बाबूजी धीरे चलना। क्यों हो खोए हुए सर झुकाए, जैसे जाते हो सब कुछ लुटाए, ये तो बाबूजी पहला कदम है, नजर आते हैं अपने पराए, हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं ये।
Now an entirely different kind of rhythm in the song Ure Jab Jab Zulfe Teri, Nayyar 1957. This is a rural folk beat fused with peppy orchestration, making it a foot-tapping delight. It features the dholak in its full glory, providing a swinging rhythm that feels almost dance-like. The clapping pattern and harmonium add a qawwali-style energy while maintaining the open-air bounce. Muhammad Rafi's energetic delivery elevates the song into a timeless musical classic. Here's a snippet from Ure Jab Jab Zulfe Teri.
ऐसे चिकने चेहरे, वो जब ऐसे चिकने चेहरे तो कैसे न नजर फिसले, तो कैसे न नजर फिसले जिंद मेरी ये।
Opie was on a roll during the late 50s. Howrah Bridge in 1958 was a mega hit. The song Mera Naam Chin Chin Choo was one of Bollywood's earliest big band jazz experiments, fused with Indian rhythm sections. Brass-heavy arrangement of trumpets, trombones, and saxophones gives it a Western nightclub feel. Geeta Dutt's lively and mischievous vocals dance over an unpredictable swinging beat. The dholak and bongos keep the Indian essence intact, making it a true East meets West gem. Here is a snippet from Mera Naam Chin Chin Choo, Howrah Bridge.
मेरा नाम चिन चिन चू, चिन चिन चू, बाबा चिन चिन चू, रात चांदनी में और तू, हेलो मिस्टर हाउ डू यू डू। मेरा नाम चिन चिन चू, चिन चिन चू, बाबा चिन चिन चू, रात चांदनी में और तू, हेलो मिस्टर हाउ डू यू डू। बाबा बाबा बाबा।
The song Aiye Meherban from the same movie is a slow-burning jazz number with a sensual swaying rhythm. The use of soft brass instruments, saxophone, clarinet, creates a lounge music feel. Dholak beats layered over a swing-based structure, making it one of Nayyar's most seductive compositions. Asha Bhosle's mesmerizing vocals make this a perfect blend of Bollywood and classic Western jazz. Here's a snippet from Aiye Meherban from Howrah Bridge. The creative OP also resurrected and repurposed certain instruments which were not considered to be really so big in Bollywood music. The sarangi was confined to mournful dirges in kotas, and the santoor was treated as little more than background texture during the times. But Nayyar elevated these instruments to soaring heights. In his hands, the sarangi became playful, even joyful, as heard in this song, Ye Kya Kar Dala Tune from Howrah Bridge and Aankhon Hi Aankhon Mein from CID in 1956. Here's a mashup.
क्या कर डाला तूने दिल तेरा हो गया, हंसी हंसी में जालिम दिल मेरा खो गया। ये क्या कर डाला तूने दिल तेरा हो गया, हंसी हंसी में जालिम दिल मेरा खो गया।
आंखों में इशारा हो गया, बैठे बैठे जीने का सहारा हो गया। आंखों में
The santoor was another instrument which transformed under Nayyar's baton. Its whispers in his hands took on an insistent, flowing rhythm, as seen in the prelude of the song "Jaiye Aap Kahan Jayenge" from the movie Mere Sanam in 1965. Now it's over to Hari.
Thank you, Girish. Let's briefly look at O.P. Nayyar and Geeta Dutt. Nayyar's career rose with Geeta Dutt introducing him to her husband Guru Dutt with Asman in 1952. Guru Dutt was instrumental in establishing the initial success of Nayyar, having sung many popular songs for him, one being Jaane Kahan Mera Jigar Gaya Ji with Johnny Walker from Mr. and Mrs. 55.
जाने कहाँ मेरा जिगर गया जी, अभी अभी यहीं था किधर गया जी।
किसी यादों में मर गया जी, बड़ी बड़ी अखियों से डर गया जी।
अरे जाने कहाँ मेरा जिगर गया जी, अभी अभी यहीं था किधर गया जी।
किसी यादों में मर गया जी, बड़ी बड़ी अखियों से डर गया जी।
कहीं मारे डर के चूहा तो नहीं हो गया, कहीं मारे डर के चूहा तो नहीं हो गया। कोने कोने देखा न जाने कहाँ खो गया, कोने कोने देखा न जाने कहाँ खो गया।
यहाँ उसे लाए काहे को बिना काम रे, जल्दी जल्दी ढूंढो के होने लगी शाम रे। यहाँ उसे लाए काहे को बिना काम रे, जल्दी जल्दी ढूंढो के होने लगी शाम रे।
जाने कहाँ मेरा।
As Asha Bhosle joined Nayyar, with whom Nayyar had the most number of hits and is known to be a key in shaping Bhosle's music career, Geeta Dutt was eventually phased out, which Nayyar regretted later because of his emotional involvement within courts with Asha Bhosle. After his 20-year professional relationship with Asha Bhosle ended in 1972, Nayyar, in a conversation with music connoisseur Siraj Khan, had said, "As a woman, she, Asha, was superb and very good to me. However, Geeta's voice modulation was far, far better. It remains one of my greatest regrets that I phased out Geeta due to my emotional involvement with Asha. When it was Geeta who had introduced me to Gurudat, that's when my career really took off." Now let's talk about Nayyar and Rafi. Now we are talking about male playback royalty. Muhammad Rafi and O.P. Nayyar were the dream team. Rafi could nail everything from peppy dance tunes to slow, soul-stirring melodies. One standout is Ude Jab Jab Zulfe Teri from Naya Daur. It's folksy, energetic, it's basically a party in your ears. Their collaboration became a template for high-octane musical success. Some of the great songs are Hue Han Tum Pe Aashik Hum, Aapka Muskurana, Subhanallah, Hasi Chehra. Let's listen to a mashup of these three songs.
मचाइए मचाइए
बदतमीज
हुए हैं तुम पे आशिक हम भला मानो बुरा मानो ये चाहत अब ना होगी कम भला मानो बुरा मानो हुए हैं तुम पे आशिक हम भला मानो बुरा मानो आपका मुस्कुराना मुझे देख कर आपका मुस्कुराना मोहब्बत नहीं है तो फिर और क्या है हो मुझे देख कर आपका मुस्कुराना सुभान अल्लाह है हंसी चेहरा है सुभान अल्लाह हंसी चेहरा ये मस्ताना अदाएं खुदा महफूज रखे हर बला से तुम्हें देखा है तो दिल बोला है तुम्हें.
Rafi remained his most favorite male voice through the 1950s and 60s, and often used the singer's voice to record songs of different actors in the same film. Also, he made Rafi sing for one song filmed on Kishore Kumar, Apni Aadat Hai Sabko Salaam Karna, Husn Walon Se Hans Ke Kalam Karna, in the 1972 film Pyar Dewane. In 1968, Joy Mukherjee directed and produced the film Hum Saya. He was also the hero. He was extremely fond of Rafi and O.P. and he requested O.P. to compose the music. Here is Dil Ki Awaaz Bhi Sun from that movie.
दिल की आवाज भी सुन दिल की आवाज भी सुन मेरे फसाने पे न जा मेरी नजरों की तरफ देख ज़माने पे न जा दिल की आवाज भी सुन मेरे फसाने पे न जा मेरी नजरों की तरफ देख ज़माने पे न जा दिल की आवाज भी सुन एक नजर देख ले एक नजर देख ले जीने की इजाजत दे दे रूठने वाले वो पहली सी मोहब्बत दे दे.
On that fateful day, the usually punctual Rafi reached late. Opie asked him the reason. Being a simple man, Rafi said he had met Shankar Jaikishan on the way. That annoyed Opie no end, and he said, Mia, mujhe aapki zarurat nahi. I don't require it. Being decent and humble, Rafi just said, let's record the number and after that we'll part ways. Recording studios were hired on an hourly basis, and Rafi didn't have joy to suffer losses in his main venture. He recorded that magical number and said Khuda Hafiz to Opie. They didn't work together for 4 years. Mahendra Kapoor was chosen by Opie Nayyar as the male voice of Rafi in this period. Over to Vijayanath.
Thank you, Hari. Today we are diving into a partnership that wasn't just musical. It was lyrical chemistry at its best. I'm talking about the legendary O.P. Nair and the underrated but brilliant S.H. Bihari. Now here's something most people don't know. O.P. Nair worked on 72 Bollywood films and composed over 550 songs. And yet, only a handful of lyricists could truly match the emotional texture he wanted in his music. He collaborated with some of the finest lyricists of his times. Majru Sultanpuri, Kamar Jalalabadi, Janisar Akhtar, Aziz Kashmiri, Hasrat Jaipuri, and even the legendary Sahir Ludhianvi. He famously never worked with Lata Mangeshkar, and yet he composed several unforgettable songs. His tunes were bouncy, bold, and brimming with style. But even he knew a great melody needs great words. That's where S.H. Bihari stepped in. The first collaboration was for the 1960 film Basant. Out of 14 songs, Bihari penned just one, Naino Mein Suraj Ki Kirne. It wasn't a chart buster, but it sparked a partnership that would last nearly 3 decades. Together, they created 94 songs across 25 films. Their partnership lasted until Bihari Sahib passed away in 1987. But their songs, they still play on in old radios, cafes, late night playlists, and in our memories. Because when music meets poetry, you don't just hear it, you feel it. Think of songs like आप यूं ही अगर हमसे मिलते रहें, इशारों इशारों में फ्रॉम कश्मीर की कली, जुल्फों को हटा ले चेहरे से, और द हार्ट ब्रेक एंथम, वो हंस के मिले हमसे, हम प्यार समझ बैठे. Each one a classic, each one an emotion. O.P. Nair brought rhythm, S.H. Bihari brought romance. And together they brought Jadoo, pure magic. We can now listen to a mashup of these songs.
आप यूं ही अगर हमसे मिलते रहे, देखिए एक दिन प्यार हो जाएगा.
ऐसी बातें न करो हंसी जादूगर, मेरा दिल तेरी आंखों में खो जाएगा.
आप यूं ही अगर हमसे मिलते रहे, देखिए एक दिन प्यार हो जाएगा.
इशारों इशारों में दिल लेने वाले, बताए हुनर तूने सीखा कहाँ से.
निगाहों निगाहों में जादू चलाना, मेरी जान सीखा है तुमने जहाँ से.
वो के मिले हमसे, हम प्यार समझ बैठे, बेकार ही उल्फत का इजहार समझ बैठे.
जुल्फों को हटा ले चेहरे से, थोड़ा सा उजाला होने दे. सूरज को जरा शर्मिंदा कर, मुंह रात का काला होने दे.
Let's talk about Asha Bhosle, Rafi, and the Nayyar touch. You know, Nayyar Saab wasn't just a genius composer, he was a maverick, a bit of a rebel with a harmonium. At the peak of Lata Mangeshkar's reign, when every major composer queued up to work with her, O.P. Nayyar did the unthinkable. He said, the song is more important than the singer. And believe it or not, just like that, he walked away from Lata forever. But he didn't just walk away, he walked towards something, or rather, someone. That's when Asha Bhosle entered his musical world. He didn't just give her songs, he gave her wings. He helped shape a style so bold, so versatile, it couldn't be boxed into one genre. Their combos, absolute classics, songs like Divana Hua Badal from Kashmir Ki Kali, hauntingly romantic, and Aaye Meherban from Howrah Bridge, the gold standard in seduction. And then there is this golden trio, Asha, Rafi, and Nayyar. Together they redefined duets. Aao Hazur Tumko, Wo Hasi Dard De Do, Chota Sa Balma. Did you know Asha Bhosle and Rafi recorded 89 duets under Nayyar's baton? 89, that's not a playlist, that's a legacy. So let's take a moment, close our eyes, and tune into the charm, the mischief, the magic. Let's listen to a mashup of these three melodies that refuse to grow old.
आओ हुजूर तुमको सितारों में ले चलूं, दिल झूम जाए ऐसी बहारों में ले चलूं. आओ हुजूर तुमको सितारों में ले चलूं, दिल झूम जाए ऐसी बहारों में ले चलूं. आओ हुजूर वो हसीन दर्द दे दो जिसे मैं गले लगा लूं, वो हसीन दर्द दे दो जिसे मैं गले लगा लूं. वो निगाह मुझ पे डालो कि मैं जिंदगी बना लूं, वो हसीन दर्द दे दो जिसे मैं गले लगा लूं. छोटा सा बादमा अखियन नींद चुरा ले गयो, रतियन नींद ना. छोटा सा बादमा अखियन नींद चुरा ले गयो, रतियन नींद ना.
The last song, the last goodbye, the final farewell. And then came the end of the era.
Sorry.
The last song Asha Bhosle ever recorded for O.P. Nayyar was Chain Se Humko Kabhi for the film Pran Jaye Par Vachan Na Jaye in 1974, starring Rekha. Ironically, the song never even made it to the final cut of the film, but destiny had one final curtain call, because that very song earned Asha the Filmfare Award for Best Playback Singer the following year. And yet, there was no celebration, no smiles, no speeches. Most music historian Raju Bharatan, in his book Asha Bhosle, a musical biography, recalls that the song was recorded during a moment of emotional silence, an hour when both Asha and Nayyar knew it was over. She didn't attend the ceremony. She had, in her own words, no motivation to receive the award. Nayyar, ever the performer, even in parting, told the Filmfare editor that he would accept the trophy on behalf of the best lady singer ever. But here's where it gets truly cinematic. On his way home, Nayyar quietly rolled down the window of his car and tossed the award out, a symbol, a final farewell, a full stop to 15 years of legendary music, and undeniable chemistry. That moment marked not just the end of their partnership, but also the slow decline of Nayyar's career. Let's now listen to the song Chain Se Humko Kabhi from the movie Pran Jaye Par Vachan Na Jaye.
चैन से हमको कभी आपने जीने ना दिया, जहर भी चाहा अगर पीना तो पीने ना दिया, चैन से हमको कभी आपने जीने ना दिया, जहर भी चाहा अगर पीना तो पीने ना दिया, चैन से हमको कभी।
He passed away on 28 January 2007, estranged from his family but never from his melodies. Over to Hari.
Thank you, Vidyanath. The parting with Asha Bhosle was a huge setback for O.P. Nayyar, which impacted him for the rest of his career. He was forced to work with new singers like Dilraj Kaur, Krishna Kale, Vani Jairam and Kavita Krishnamurti, who provided some decent hits, but the public expected more. A mashup of selected songs is here from the movies Hira Moti, Taxi Driver and Khoon Ka Badla Khoon, sung by Dilraj Kaur, Krishna Kale and Vani Jairam. Let's have a listen.
प्यार करते हो या करके डरते हो या प्यार करते हो यार करके डरते हो यार, यार तुम भी कमाल करते हो, प्यार करते हो यार करके डरते हो यार, यार तुम भी कमाल करते हो। लहराई तो जुल्फ लहराई तो सावन का महीना आ गया, जुल्फ लहराई तो आसमां पर है, आसमां पर बादलों का पसीना आ गया, जुल्फ लहराई तो जुल्फ लहराई तो सावन का महीना, प्रीत की ज्योति दीप के अंदर जैसे मोती मेरी हानियां, रूप मेरा बाहों में छुपा ले, आज मुझे तू अंग लगा ले, फूलों से नाजुक मेरी जान है, हाय सजना जमाना बेईमान है।
A surprising development in 1972 was the revival of the relationship with Kishore Kumar 14 years after Ragini. Let's listen to the song Mujhko Baar Baar Yaad Na Aa.
मुझको बार बार याद ना, बेवफा ओ बेवफा, मुझको बार बार याद ना, बेवफा बेवफा। हाय क्या बात तूने कही, मैं शराबी हूँ यूं ही सही, हाय क्या बात तूने कही, मैं शराबी हूँ यूं ही सही, हाँ मेरे हाल पर मुस्कुरा, मुझको बार बार, मुझको बार बार याद ना आए, बेवफा.
Kishore Kumar delivered three memorable songs in Ek Baar Muskurato. Here is a mashup: Roop Tera Aisa, Kitne Atal Hain Tere Irade, and Ek Baar Muskurato.
एक बार मुस्कुरा दो, एक बार मुस्कुरा दो, कहाँ से उठे हैं कदम याद रखना, मोहब्बत की पहली कसम याद रखना, कहाँ से उठे हैं कदम याद रखना, मोहब्बत की पहली कसम याद रखना,
कहाँ से उठे हैं
कितने अटल थे तेरे इरादे, याद तो कर तू वफा के वादे, तूने कहा था खाकर कसमें सदा निभाएंगे प्यार की रस्में, तू औरों की क्यों हो गई, तू हमारी थी जान से. हारेगा जब कोई बाजी, तभी तो होगी किसी की जीत, दोस्त यही दुनिया की रीत, तुम्हें मुबारक मन का मीत, रूप तेरा ऐसा दर्पण में ना समाए, रूप तेरा ऐसा दर्पण में ना समाए, खुशबू तेरे तन की मधुबन में ना समाए, ओ मुझे खुशी मिली इतनी, ओ मुझे खुशी मिली इतनी के मन में ना समाए, पलक बंद कर.
Surprisingly, there were no O.P. Nayyar releases between the years 1979 and 1992. By then, with the passing of Kishore, O.P. Nayyar was not left with much choice of singers, and the movies Mangni and Nishchay in 92 and Zid in 1993 did not help revive his career. O.P. Nayyar's music, along with other film music, was banned by All India Radio for being too trendy and westernized, but it found a home on Radio Ceylon, where his melodies continued to captivate listeners. Decades later, his songs remain timeless, embraced by both old-school aficionados and a real happy generation rediscovering his rhythms on social media. Tracks like Maan Ke Saath Tumhara from the fantastic 57 movie Nayyar and Jaane Kahan Mera Jigar Gaya Ji from the 55 film Mr. and Mrs. 55 are constantly remixed and reimagined even today. Even in his final years, as he retreated into a quieter life of homeopathy and astrology, Nayyar never lost his sense of pride. He turned down the Lata Mangeshkar Award, stayed unapologetic about his choices, and remained a figure who inspired equal parts admiration and intrigue. When he passed away in 2007, the world of music lost not just a composer, but an innovator, a disruptor, and a voice that dared to be different. That's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed the show.